starters for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Booker's out there with Alfred Payton, and it's Barrett at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Doncic out there with Josh Richardson, and it's Powell in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Hardaway. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Hardaway's got the first points up on the board here for the Mavs. This game for the Mavericks, they picked up the W against Memphis.
And in that one, the backups came to play. Gave the team an infusion of points that just put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that one.
Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by Austin Rivers, and they get it back. Second shot opportunity. Richardson, no luck.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence. There's a tremendous demand in the NBA right now for the kind of build that R.J. Barrett gives you at that guard position. So sturdy, so strong. He has a chance to be one of the best guards in the league for many years to come.
The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Powell.
How about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Barrett dishes to Randall. Out to Payton. Shoots a 3. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Payton against Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis. Over Payton. And it's Porzingis that time on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night. Knicks have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Brent, some breathless comparisons for R.J. Barrett. People throwing out names like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady.
And that's a ton of optimism around names like that. But this young player has a drive and a will. And I think he has the kind of composure to show you what he's made of. And if it reaches anywhere near those other players, Kevin, he's going to have one heck of a career.
Doncic against Payton. Richardson for 3. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
RJ is going to improve year after year on the skill to recognize plays and stay a step ahead of the D.
Now, here's Doncic. He picked up 27 points in the last win against Memphis.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots. When he felt the double team coming, quickly located the open man.
Barrett against Hardaway. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Now that's aggressive play from R.J. Barrett, and that's how you finish, even through contact. You wonder if R.J. Barrett could be the best player to come out of Canada. Now that's some high praise because he had many years battling against one Steve Nash. R.J. Barrett has a high ceiling.
Knicks trail by 3. Randall kicks to Rivers. From deep 3-point range. That shot off. And it's Dallas the other way. And Barrett's father playing for the Canadian national team as well as playing overseas. And Brent, as you know, his mother, a nationally ranked sprinter.
Yeah, an unbelievable family DNA and lineage around a multitude of sports, and it really helps to be a generalist rather than a specialist. Couldn't ask for a better pedigree for one R.J. Barrett.
Porzingis with the block.
You can see Porzingis taking some pride right now on the defensive end of the floor, taking care of the shooter with his long wingspan that time.
It's rebounded by Barrett. The Knicks have gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. A nice shot by Rivers.
traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here's Richardson. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Memphis.
I'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just kind of...
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. On the wing, Hardaway. Porzingis finds Richardson. Dallas, no good that time either.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Barrett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The Knicks fans looking any way of hope. And it doesn't have to come at the hands of high-level draft choices. Mitchell Robinson is one of those young players right now for them who's showing a ton of promise.
Johnson, he's checked in for Porzingis. And Robinson, a second-round pick for the Knicks. Brent, he has been a steal.
I agree with you. He started playing basketball in 8th grade, so you wonder how much more unlimited and untapped potential does Mitchell Robinson have at this position.
Doncic, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game. Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dwight Powell. And it's Burke in for Richardson. It's Rivers on the wing. Burke covering. Randall passes to Rivers. Outside for Randall. Pass to Payton. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. Number 1, Luka Doncic. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Burke. Barrett against Hardaway. Burke looking over the floor. Johnson in the corner. Outside Hardaway. That 3 off the mark. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking from outside. And Barrett slams it in.
And the coaching staff enjoying that as Randall is becoming a bit more of a facilitator.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And Julius Randle dropping a few pounds since he came in the league. He still brings an old school physicality to the game.
He's a good rebounder and a good finisher in the paint. Still trying to develop GA using that offhand and trying to have some touch around there with the right. It'll be a critical skill moving forward, but he has other ways to get at you offensively.
And they double up Doncic. Here's Kleber. Great D that time from Gibson. Knicks have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Johnson over to help. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And here's a look at some stats for Julius Randle. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 19 points per, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Now, here's Doncic. Kleber with the bucket. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Hardaway against Barrett. Count that one. Barrett's got it all tied up now for the Knicks.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Now the pass to Kleber. Johnson kicks to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Burke. They'll get another chance. And they double up Doncic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Knights with possession here. Knicks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Kicks it to Barrett. Passes it to Gibson. Back to Barrett. Oh, and the jam by Barrett.
Oh, R.J. Barrett getting up there. Dunk contest, anyone?
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. And they double up Doncic. Johnson, a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists now in the game. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And the Mavericks making a change here. Finney Smith's checked in.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. Last season, he played outstanding. 3rd in assists, 6th in scoring, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And as you mentioned, top 3 in assists last year. He did a great job of setting the pace, finding the open man, and making the simple delivery. A drive by Doncic. Kleba, the pass to Burke. And they double up Doncic. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Toppin pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Count that bucket. And it's a 4-point New York lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Burke. On the wing, Doncic. To the inside. And there's Johnson. That's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Barrett. Doesn't go that time. And the Mavericks going the other way now. To the middle. Johnson gets the bucket. Johnson's got his 3rd basket of the night. New York's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. And cold from outside. To go. New York shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Chalk up 2 there. 17 points for R.J. Barrett.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. Superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Pass to Finney Smith. On the wing, Johnson. 6 points for him. Here's Burke. And that one goes long.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you. What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And here is Burke. This time, 14 points for him. Offensive rebound. Kleba, and he lays it straight in. Kleba's got 5 now.
And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
Didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 17. Burke with it, trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Here's Finney Smith. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And the pass to Barrett. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And you think about all the ways that R.J. Barrett is getting that scoring done personally.
Here's Doncic. Johnson outside. Back to Doncic. Bucket 6. Cleveland with the bucket. 7 points in the game.
And they repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what and Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur group.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to beat that, get out quick.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Toppin is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Austin Rivers. Then it's Barrett, and it's Burks in at the point. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. So for the Knicks, Randall's checked in for Toppin, and it's Peyton in for Alec Burks. The Knicks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And a fast break now for New York. Johnson with the block. Launches a 3. The shot by Peyton, no good. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They host the Kings after this game. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Teardrop shot, and he sinks the way up. Barrett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Now, here's Burke. He's guarded by Rivers. Here's Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York, and the foul called on Porzingis. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. For New York, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Peyton passes to Robinson. Over Johnson. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist from Peyton. Robinson's got the lead up to 4 now for New York. Dallas with the ball. Pass to Brunson. Fades and shoots. Porzingis can't hit.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And the rim-running Mitchell Robinson, the league leader in field goal percentage grade in his 2nd season.
And maybe the most athletic 7-footer in the game. I mean, his lob finishing sucks in the defense, creating so much space out on the floor for his teammates.
Now here's Peyton. The teardrop falls in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Soft with the floater there. Peyton gets to the inside. That shot had a nice feel to it.
Johnson draws the double. Now here's Burke. Defense right on him. Out to Porzingis. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Peyton, and it's denied. And they'll keep possession. Robinson passes to Barrett. And the 3 off target. Dallas has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Here's a look at the schedule now for Dallas. On Sunday, they'll be facing Hassan Whiteside and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll tip off a road trip starting in Orlando and going up against the Magic. The Mavericks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis, and it's Maxi Kleber in for Johnson. Burke hits them both. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Here's Barrett. That's in, coming off an assist from Peyton. Barrett's got 6 in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
Ball with it. Pass to Kleba. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
And that one's good.
It's pretty much not how they want to end the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Payton the bounce pass. To the paint. Outside for Robinson. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Dallas moving the ball around. Now here's Burke. Covered by Payton. Runs in the pass to Pop. Just 4 to shoot. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look, a great setup of the bucket.
Let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Number 1, Mitchell Robinson.
He didn't miss many easy chances last year, and he made the most of the tough ones as well. What a fantastic percentage.
Well, we've seen indications of Payton and his all-around game, but we just would want to see the evolution of the shot come along, just more consistent from the outside. That's the next step.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Richardson comes in for Trey Burke. And Doncic is subbed in for Jalen Brunson.
Go into the rack with energy and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Randall with the bucket.
Yeah, Randall's not passing that one up. Fantastic job at converting, and he's got the kind of position like that.
Doncic against Payton. Doncic kicks to Powell. And that's on a bounce. Dallas will retain possession.
And let's check out stats for Barrett. Last season's performance for him came in about 14 points per, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers have been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. That one drops. He ties it up.
A fearless shooter and a remarkable dunker. Tim Hardaway Jr. is such a valuable rotation guy that you just want to have consistent effort from him. And I think he's reaching that level now. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Now Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Down low, here's Richardson, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Richardson playing with boundless energy, great at going into the physical defense and drawing the foul.
Billy Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Dallas, and that's good as he hits both of his shots. Knicks have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Rivers passes to Barrett. Inside. Randall no good.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
The Mavericks have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
You wonder what the next step is, and for Willie Cauley-Stein, what he's done in the offseason to improve himself offensively. Maybe a few more things in the footwork category will help him out.
Alec Burks checked in for Barrett. Gibson dishes to Burks. Oh, that's blocked. Hardaway with it. Now defended by Randall. Kleba finds Richardson. And they double up Doncic. A 3. And there's Richardson. And the assist by Doncic. Richardson's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
And New York making a change. Toppin's checked in. Knicks trail by 7. Outside Gibson. He kicks it to Rivers. Richardson with the double team. Looking to end the run. Burks can't get it to go.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you and good evening. The Knicks made changes in coaching and the front office since the start of last season. But the question is, can they move forward? Their last winning season was back in 2013. Amidst the frenzy that is the media in New York, they'd like to make headlines going forward for all the right reasons this time. Kevin?
Thank you, David. For New York, they have scored 6 points from their 8 attempts at the line so far. And he knocks down the first one. And so he makes both from the line. Mavericks leading by 5. Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. Kicks it out to Richardson. Outside Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Knocks down the 3 ball. Hardaway has got 10 points in the game.
How about that? Hardaway stepping up and knocking down a bomb.
Outside Gibson. Here's the dish to Burks. Sweet little floater. Burks has got his first bucket in this one.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
It's Richardson on the wing. Pass to Stein. To the paint. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Gibson up top. Kicks it to Rivers. Puts it up. Bank shot. No good. Mavericks leading by 8. Stein's shot is good.
Well, the evolution of Cauley Stein on display here. You can see steadily growing confident in these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Quickly, guarded by Doncic, uses the glass to finish the lane.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Doncic looking it over. Cauley Stein. But they recover it. Kleba, the pass to Doncic. The 6-footer's good. Doncic has got the lead up to 10 now for the Mavs.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
The pass to Burks. Down low. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Johnson, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Hardaway. So here's Burks. After the basket by Willie Cauley-Stein. Burks gets to Toppin. To the middle. Here's Rivers. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Back to Doncic. Richardson gets a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Richardson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
Gibson passes to Rivers. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer. Rivers has got his third bucket of the night. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. They've led by as many as 11 points. This is it to call a stop. Here's Finney-Smith. It's Richardson on the wing. Burks covering, and Stein has it in the corner. No good on the three. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the draft. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period.
The rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Inside of the 4 and the 5, Porzingis and Powell. Luka Doncic out there with Josh Richardson. And it's Hardaway in the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Knicks trail by 8.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
And Robinson is right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
The Mavericks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Hardaway finds Porzingis. Richardson outside. Hardaway against Barrett. Tries it from now. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Brett? And the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kevin. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Now here's Payton. Little over a minute gone here in the second end. Robinson misses.
And that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Knicks trail by 8. Here's Rivers. The dish now to Randle. Pass to Barrett. Rivers looking over the floor. And finished off by Rivers.
Aggressive move off the dribble. You could see the confidence growing right now for Austin Rivers.
Doncic against Payton, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. Richardson against Rivers. Richardson attacking, and it's sent back by Robinson.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Barrett the pass to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. Payton finds Randle. That one off the back iron and out. Mavericks leading by 6. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yes, they one drops after the 0 of 3 start.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Well, the talent for Porzingis is off the charts, and the 7'3" Latvian has some incredible post moves, a lethal jumper. Just keep pushing his talent envelope.
Now here's Payton. He's got 5. Porzingis with the block. They retain possession. Powell with the steal. It's to Hardaway. Dallas moving it around. They get it back. Out to Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from 3-point range. And it's a 12-point Maverick lead.
Well, it's really important for Tim Hardaway Jr. to find some more consistency from the 3-point line.
Barrett the pass to Payton. Randle outside. Rivers in the corner. At the teardrop, and it's good on the layup. Rivers Rivers has got 4 points this quarter.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
And Doncic, here we go. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
That free throw good from Doncic.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Doncic against Payton. He kicks it to Randall. Now here's Rivers. He's covered closely. Three-pointer. Here's Robinson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Robinson's got 6 points.
Not a coach in the league would be displeased with that kind of energy and effort that Mitchell Robinson showed there.
Porzingis against Randall. Kicks it out to Richardson. Porzingis trying to get free. Richardson no luck. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Dorian Finney-Smith checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Brooks is checked in. The three for Doncic. Drains the three-pointer. Doncic has got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas. For New York, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Barrett. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, he's going to find a way to score. RJ sniffing out the opportunity there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Led by as many as 14 points. Porzingis inside. Randall on him. Here's Finney-Smith. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Payton with the ball. And it's Richardson picking him up. Now here's Burks. 6 to shoot. The pass to Barrett. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. And that's now 30 points for R.J. Barrett. Richardson outside. Passes to Finney-Smith. Porzingis inside. He's defended by Randall. And here's Richardson outside. Another three for Dallas.
How about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, throw it anywhere you want. Mitchell Robinson knows what to do.
Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Pass to Brunson. Back to Porzingis. Now here's Brunson. Here's Powell. He gets that one. Powell's got 6 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Barrett. 30 points in the game. Good on the bucket. He has 6.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds is Julius Randle.
Richardson attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And Josh Richardson continuing to develop his overall game. Has such good height at the 2-guard spot.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. Quickly. Brunson covering. Porzingis with the block. But they get it back. Dishes to Burks. And here's Barrett. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Barrett's got 7 now in this quarter. Johnson with it. The pass to Porzingis. Misses the 3.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Now, here's Burks. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And foul on the shot.
Do we get to say that?
Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is double. Pass to Finney-Smith. Over Barrett. Offensive rebound. Porzingis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
More and more as Porzingis is playing these minutes and has these scoring opportunities, he's dealing with the contact much better.
Trey Burks checked in for the Mavericks.
It felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Outside Gibson. Knocked away. Quickly. Brunson covering. Quickly. Kicks it to Toppin. The Mavericks pull it in. Porzingis has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Finney-Smith. And here's Brunson. On deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 6th rebound on the night. Yep, that one goes in there. Barrett's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Burke finds Brunson. Back to Burke. Shoots over Burks. Dallas again missing.
But he lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
And a lot of his points coming by way of the free throw.
That free throw, no good.
RJ, another one of those players who grew up around basketball as his dad, Rowan, played overseas for the early part of RJ's life, and that introduced him to the game.
Hardaway's checked in for Dallas. Here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Hardaway. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on R.J. Barrett.
Hardaway Jr., a great athlete, spotted a seam there and just attacked the defense.
James Johnson checked in for Porzingis. Hardaway hits them both. Knicks trail by 12. Quickly, Brunson covering, and he gets it back. That one goes in.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Now, Brunson. Kicks it out to Johnson. From past the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got 11 points.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point.
Now, here's Barrett. 37 points for him. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Tries again. And it's Toppin laying it in.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead.
Here's Brunson. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good. Austin Rivers. He's checked in for the Knicks. Both good from the line that time. Knicks trail by 13. And there's the pass to Toppin. They get the rebound. Shot's good by Gibson. 8 points for him.
Gibson using his body on the boards. He's great at using his timing to leap up and collect a second chance.
Gibson with it. Gibson on him. Cleveland. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. And he's got his first free throw of the game. So he gets them both.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Brunson. Toppin pulls it in. And there's the foul. Goes on Taj Gibson. That's his first foul of the game. And the bonus will go to the free throw line. And New York making a change. Payton's checked in. Offensive rebound. Kleber, no good. Knicks trail by 9. Here's Burks. Rebounded by Hardaway.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
2 seconds separating shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 6. Great tee that time from Gibson. It's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. It's Dallas. They lead by 9. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Knicks trail by 9. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. And New York, looking at who they got. Runners out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Payton. Then it's Taj Gibson. And it's Rivers in at the shooting guard position. Here's Brunson. Following the score by Obi Toppin. Outside Hardaway. Now here's Burke. At 6. That doesn't go either for Hardaway.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Good slice and dice from Payton there in the lane, finding room.
And the Mavericks call time here. Is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Julius Randle's checked in for Taj Gibson. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Oldham.
During the last break, I didn't get a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him, they appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
The throw is good by Toppin. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Brunson. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Rivers against Doncic. Passes it to Brunson. A three-pointer off the mark.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game. One, kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
And Toppin throws it down. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 11 rebounds. Against Rivers, and they double up Doncic. A 3 from Johnson, and again another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Payton. Pass to Burks. Takes a 3. An offensive rebound. A 3-ball. That shot, no good. Mavericks leading by 6. Finds Johnson. Payton against Brunson. Makes it off the glass.
And that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Pass to Toppin. Works for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Led by as many as 14 points. pass to Brunson. Doncic with it. Passes it to Kleba. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And it's a 10-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty.
Rivers. Here's Toppin. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one's on Johnson. He misses the free throw. Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks. Josh Richardson comes in for Jalen Brunson. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Eric comes in for Alec Burks. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They have a 9-point lead. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And so confident. Even amongst the trees, Doncic is fantastic at forcing the issue close to the rim.
Payton, he's checked in for Toppin. All free throws good from Doncic. Knicks trail by 11. Rivers kicks to Randall. Pass to Robinson. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Here's Dallas. They're on a 9-1 run. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Randall's got 9 rebounds now tonight. That one a little long. Dallas leading by 11. Burke the pass to Pop. He kicks to Doncic. They double team Johnson. And Burke has it in the corner. Richardson outside. Here's Doncic. Dallas moving the ball around. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
I like seeing Josh Richardson distribute the ball, especially when his teammates are wide open. That makes for an easy pass.
Porzingis is checked in for the Mavericks. That free throw good from Doncic. And here are the Knicks now. It's a 14-point game. And here is Payton. It's Barrett on the wing. Richardson covering. Porzingis comes with the double team. And they're able to recover. Randall with the bucket.
And you can see the touch and the improvement in that touch right there.
Payton against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Here's Burke. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Mavericks leading by 12.
A struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, they can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
Now here's Rivers. Pass to Randall. Over Porzingis. Randall no good.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Here's Doncic. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
That one good for 2.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here are the Mavericks. They're on a 14-5 run here. And the pass to Burke. Now Richardson. Garrett covering. At the elbow, Doncic. Out to the right wing. Clock at 4. Richardson for 3. It's rebounded by New York. Randall's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Now, here's Barrett. Burke covering. Randall against Porzingis to the inside. Yep, it counts. 11 points for Elfrid Payton.
Well, Payton fending off the defense. It's a tough finish for a guard.
This is it to Burke. Outside, Porzingis. Back to Burke. Sinks that one from the post. New York calls timeout. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
As the ringleader of their offense, he has been on his game tonight. Spreading the ball around, keeping everyone involved, making sure the offense never gets bogged down. He's just giving them just what they needed at that point guard position.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Mavericks leading by 12. Richardson outside. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Payton. And they double up Doncic. This one for three. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for him.
You risk getting torched when somebody's open. Payton's skilled enough to find the open man.
And the Mavericks call time here. And so here is Dallas. Richardson outside. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. Richardson for three. It's rebounded by Barrett.
His shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Richardson after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Porzingis at the elbow. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Doncic kicks to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Trailing here by 8. They get it back. Robinson passes to Barrett. Doesn't go for him.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
To the wing right side. Randall against Porzingis. Outside Hardaway for 3. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Pass to Randall. For Porzingis. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Powell. The shot comes out, and New York will come the other way. Over in the corner, Randall. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And that's a double-double for him now. 10 points and 13 rebounds. Mavericks leading by 9. Outside Hardaway. Doncic against Payton. Out to Doncic. The pass to Porzingis. Passes it to Pop. Second chance shot, and he gets the jumper to drop. And the Mavericks lead by 11.
At 7-3, Porzingis with no trouble seeing over the defense. Excellent pass and a very unselfish play.
Payton the bounce pass. Here's Randall. No good on the shot. Nice D from Porzingis. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Now, here's Richardson. Pass to Porzingis. Over Robinson. And off the left side of the rim. And it swirls in for him.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Mavericks.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year. And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Luka Doncic.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
And here is Hardaway following the three from Austin Rivers. Porzingis can't hit. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The shot's good. Barrett's got 41.
But there, a nice touch down there as the lefty was able to negotiate the little room that he had.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Snatched up. Here's Porzingis. Some solid defense from Robinson. Here's Rivers. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Right side Hardaway. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up.